Hello viewers, welcome to this video lecture series on C programming. Today's topic of discussion is on gets and puts function in C. These two come under the category unformatted input functions. In my previous video session, I have explained regarding the getChar and putChar function. Even those two belong to the unformatted input functions category. Now let us see in this session about the gets and puts function. So as I said, these are unformatted input functions. You are not going to make use of any particular format specifier here, nor any particular sequence is needed. So these functions are used to perform the input output operations of the string. Now this is very important. You are going to perform the operations only using the string here. This gets word, whatever you are writing, this yes stands here for the string only. Okay, puts, this yes is for the string. So these are mainly used to perform what? Input output operations using the string, or only for the string. Input output operations only for the string. That means your input will be a string and the same input will be displayed on the string. Now the definitions for these functions are included in the header file stdio.h. Like the printf and scanf function, even when you are using the program printf and scanf, these two function definitions are included in stdio.h. Same way gets and puts functions definitions are included in the stdio.h. So now let us see the first one, gets. So this function is similar to the scanf function, but it can be used only to read strings. So that is either a character or a set of characters enclosed with double quotes is called as a string. And how do you store this string in the memory? It always takes what? The array format. And what is the syntax for the gets? Gets and variable name. So here variable name is what? Your string. Suppose if you are using a particular variable name as str I am using it as string. So then this is what you have to give. So this str you should have declared in the program. So I'll explain with the program itself how to make use of this gets and put function. So here is what? Gets, that is the keyword, followed by the variable name in the bracket. Puts function, now whatever function the user gives, that has to get displayed on the screen. So that function, that particular operation is possible using the puts function. So this is also similar to the printf. Unlike the printf, it is an unformatted here because it is not going to use any format specifiers, nor a particular sequence is followed. See, normally when you are using printf function to print certain strings or characters or integers, you are making use of the format specifiers like %d, %c, %s, and in what sequence you want those things to get displayed, you have to follow the same sequence. So these are the format specifiers you have to use compulsorily in printf. But when you are making use of the puts function, these kind of format specifiers are not required. Only you are going to give a particular string and that string will get displayed directly on the screen. So let us see this also in the program. So the same thing I have written here, but it is used to display only the string after it reads by gets function. That means you are reading, the program reads the string using the gets function and the same string gets displayed on the monitor using the puts function. And what is the syntax for the puts variable? Whatever variable you are declaring for using the gets function, the same variable you are using here for the puts function. So this str, whatever I am declaring here in the puts and the gets, is an array declaration. Let me show you one program here. So let me demonstrate the use of gets and puts in the program. In this program, very simple lines of code I have written here. Our main aim here is to show how this gets and puts function operates. Now for that I am using a variable string str1 and I am declaring that variable as an array and I have taken the size as 20. That means you can give an input string of 20 characters maximum, it will accept it. So the next line is you are going to make use of the gets function. Gets function, you are making use of what? The gets followed by the variable. Now since I have declared the variable str1, I am writing str1. Next, the same variable I want to display it on the screen, and to display I have to make use of the string puts. So I am just writing here puts followed by whatever variable name I have declared. That is, this variable name should be same. Whatever you have declared, the same variable you are going to make use here for the gets and the puts. Gets and puts function makes the job very easier compared to the scanf and printf function. In scanf and printf, we are making use of the format specifiers, and also we have to take care that we follow the same sequence. Suppose if you want to print more than one character, more than one integer, more than one string, or a combination of all these different data types, then you are going to follow the same kind of format, that is the sequence. But here you are going to simply write down what only the function name gets, followed by the variable name, the function name puts, followed by the variable name. So but one disadvantage here is you can only do this operation for one string at a time only. Like in this gets followed by variable name, I can make use of only one variable here. I cannot write str1 comma str2 comma str3. That means at a time I cannot give the input here more than one string. It will accept only a single string and it will display only a single string. If you want to do more than one string, then you have to make use of once again this pair of functions gets and puts. I'll show that also in this program. Now this program will try to execute. Here I am using the online C compiler. So let me run this program. Look here, now you can see that it is expecting what the input from the user. So let me write some string here. I'll just write hello. Then I have given the input here. What input? Hello. Now you have to see that whether the puts function will also get performed. You have to press the enter key. Once you press the enter key, the puts function will be executed and it will display the same string here. Now the cursor has come to the next line here. Normally in printf function or scanf function, unless you write the new line character in the scanf and printf, the cursor will not come to the next line. If you want to give one more string here, it will not take. You can see here it shows the output as not found. So how to do, if you want to give more than one input string, then what is that you have to do? You have to include the gets and puts in the program only. So for that I'll do here slight modification in the program. I'll try to include gets and puts once again for the second string. Let me run this program. It is asking you to enter the string. You can see the cursor is blinking. So I'll just write here the first string hello. Press the enter key, it gets displayed. Once again the cursor is blinking here. You just see now whether you can print the second string, because you have included in the program the gets and puts for the second string also. So you can see here the second string gets printed. So this program is going to accept 2 times the string and the string gets displayed here. One more thing we'll try to see whether we can give a string with a space. So I'll just enter space and I'll give it as my first string is engineering space wing. It gets displayed, that means it will accept a string with space. Space is also a character here. Now it is asking you to enter what the second string. I'll enter it, it gets displayed. So this is very simple. I think you people have got now how this gets and puts function work. It is used in simple words. I can tell it will accept input as a string and it will display the same string on the output screen. This is all about the gets and puts function in C. Hope it is useful to you all. If it is useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.